I met Danielle when I was 19. We married 2 years later in a tiny chapel that smelled like old books and fresh flowers. He had one black suit and hands that shook when he put the ring on my finger. Danielle didn't come from much. His father died when he was 12, and his mother cleaned houses. He worked hard, always, even when he was tired, even when it wasn't enough. At first, we were happy. We lived in a one-bedroom apartment above a bakery. The smell of bread filled our mornings. We would sit on the window ledge, drink instant coffee, and laugh about the people rushing to work below us. I didn't care that we had no money. I had him. But things change. 4 years into the marriage, I started to feel like I was drowning. I wanted a home of our own, a small house, a backyard, a place where we could maybe one day raise a child. I saw other women my age posting pictures of their houses, their vacations, their husbands in suits. And then I looked at Danielle, his worn out shoes, the grease on his shirt, the tired in his eyes, and I'd feel angry. Why are we still here, Danielle? I asked one night. You said things would get better. You promised. He looked up from his dinner. Rice and beans again. His fork paused halfway. I am trying, he said. Trying isn't enough anymore, I snapped. I hated how sharp my voice sounded, but I was tired of waiting. I was tired of small, of cheap coffee and leaky sinks, of pretending I didn't care. Danielle stood up. Slowly, he walked to the window and looked out. Do you think I don't want more too? He said. His voice was quiet. I lie awake every night thinking about what I can do. I feel like a failure, Anna. I didn't say anything. I should have. I should have gone to him, held him, told him we'd be okay. Instead, I grabbed my plate and walked to the sink. The next morning, he was gone before I woke up. A note on the table. Taking extra shifts, don't wait up. He started working longer. I saw him less. He barely spoke. And when he did, it was short, tired answers. One night, I lost it. Do you even love me anymore? Or is it work the only thing that matters now? He looked at me with eyes I didn't recognize. I'm doing this for us, for you, so you don't have to live like this forever. Maybe I never asked you to do all this. Maybe I just needed you, not this ghost who walks in, eats, and passes out on the couch. We didn't speak for days. The last time I saw him, he was leaving for another double shift. He stood by the door, holding his work bag. I could feel he wanted to say something, but I was still hurt, so I turned away. He closed the door gently, like he didn't want to wake something. He didn't come home that night or the next. I called the hospital when his supervisor said he never showed up. They told me heart attack at his job. He collapsed while lifting something. They said it was sudden. They said he didn't feel much. But what about the pain in his chest? The pain I put there. I buried him in the same black suit, the one he wore on our wedding day. People told me to take time to forgive myself, but I still see his face in the window when I drink my morning coffee. I still hear the silence he left behind. He died thinking I hated him, and that thought haunts me more than the sound of the phone call, more than the funeral, more than anything. Maybe if I had just said sorry, maybe if I had just held his hand that night, I tell myself he knew. Somewhere deep, he knew I loved him, that I didn't mean it. But I will never know for sure. The house is quiet now. Too quiet. I talk to him sometimes at night. I tell him I miss him, that I'm proud of him, that I was scared, not angry. I don't know if he hears me, but I talk anyway.